Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video from Reveal Cannabis and the Cannabis Institute. And today I want to talk to you about something exciting, CBG. So, CBG has been kind of like a hot topic in the cannabis space for a little while, but for quite a long time, we actually haven't had any research that can definitively point us in which direction to go with this beautiful cannabinoid. And now we do. So we're going to dive into this study on using CBG as an antidote to stress and anxiety. My name is Andrea Maharg. I'm a certified cannabis coach and educator, and I am here on YouTube to share what I am learning about this beautiful plant as I continue my journey to learn about cannabis for health. So, if you haven't heard of CBG before, it's because it's kind of new on the market. In fact, CBG is present in every single cannabis plant at one point in its development. When the cannabis plant grows, the molecules that first begin to develop in it are actually CBG or CBGA. And as the plant matures, it turns into the acidic precursors for THC or CBD, so THCA or CBDA. But as we've started to discover what CBG can be good for, breeders have begun to develop new types of cannabis that have more CBG in them at harvest, or we're working towards plants that are, mostly CBG in there. And why? What is the point? We have loads of research on THC. We have quite a bit of research on CBD, but why CBG? Why are we paying attention to this? So, in my time at the Cannabis Institute since 2018, my students, especially those who are in the States, talk about CBG all the time. They specifically seem to love it for relaxation or stress relief, anxiety. And then the other thing I've heard a lot of people talk about it for is gut issues. I don't have evidence on the gut issues for today's video, but we do have a brand new paper that talks about, again, CBG for anxiety and stress. So let's dive into what they found in this paper. This was a relatively small study, but that's kind of normal in this space. So they studied 34 people and they were wondering whether giving them a CBG supplement, and CBG stands for cannabigerol, if giving them CBG would help them reduce their anxiety and stress. They gave them stress and mood assessments. It was a placebo controlled design, which is one of the best types of studies that we can do. And what they found is that even relatively low doses of CBG taken in an oral capsule form were able to help people have less stress and have an anti anxiety effect. And when I'm talking about small doses, we're talking about 20 milligrams of CBG oil. The great thing about this study is that we know that the side effects were very minimal. Some people had some dry mouth, some people had some appetite changes, but in general, CBG oil was really well tolerated. They do caution in the study for you at home, if you're going to start this, to start low and go slow with increasing your CBG dose. But the thing that makes it so much different than THC is that it's non-impairing. This is not an intoxicating cannabinoid. So it can help with your stress and your mood, but you're still going to be able to drive your car and go to work. So we don't have to be like super cautious about taking it like we do sometimes with THC. And so that's it in a nutshell. We have now proof in the scientific community that taking this supplement can help you if you are stressed out. And who the heck is not stressed out? It's 2024. The world's kind of on fire, and it can also help with anxiety. So I would love to hear from you. Or if you're trying CBG and you are finding it helpful, write me a note down below. Tell everybody, let's get this discussion started about how other cannabinoids besides our favorite THC and CBD can help. And stay tuned because I have a video coming out really soon on making cannabis tea, and you can make CBG tea super easily by using this method. If you love learning about cannabis and sharing what you know with others, you are going to want to check out what we're doing over at the Cannabis Institute and revealcannabis.com. I will leave the links down below, and I hope to see you there.